Alright, here we go. It's 5GC here, back with another video. And as you saw in last video, I did the Kai suits. Today, I will be doing the Cole suits. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. First up, we have Pilot Cole, his pilot outfit. I think his A tier is one of the best suits we've ever gotten for Cole. The all black just looks so nice and simple. And I'll find a better image of you so you guys can see. Now, if you've seen this show, you would know what I'm talking about, but a lot of the people viewing my content might not know what I'm talking about, so let me just pull it up real quick. Alright, this is a better image. I love this. I never got the Pilot Ninja because, unfortunately, when I first started watching Ninjago, I just never thought to ask my parents to go out and get the sets. I just watched the show. I still remember the first ever Ninjago set I got, which was the Cryptarium Prison Escape for Day of the Departed, which is an infamous set. I didn't even realize how infamous it was, but I loved the set when I first got it. Obviously, I got more better sets after, but let's just get back into the video. Alright, so that was that. We have DX Cole. I love DX Cole. I realistically, I want to put it higher just because I like the gold, but the pilot suits, they were just so nice and simple back then, so I think it deserves a spot there. Now, as you can see, I'm going through the tier list kind of quickly because that last video, I think, was almost 30 minutes. I don't want to repeat the same thing. I don't want to ramble on and on and on, so next up we have Kendo Cole. You don't know, it's just a pilot outfit with Kendo armor. The Kendo armor, I think, was black or like silver in the show. They just decided to make it gray. I know they can do silver. I don't know if they could have done silver back there whenever this came out, but anyway, we have ZX Cole. I love the silver because back then, silver used to be one of Cole's secondary colors. His primary color was black, secondary was gray or silver. And I still think it's probably one of the best Cole outfits of all time. NRG Cole, I'm not really a fan of the NRG Ninja. And if you want to know what he looks like in the show, it looks better in the show. The minifigure just doesn't look all that cool. Alright, so I couldn't actually find what it looked like in this show, because I guess no one saved the image of it to Google, like, ever. But, yeah, this is what it looks like. You can see, and this is a poster actually by Ninjago, by Lego themselves. It looks pretty cool, but, yeah, let's just get back to the list. So, I don't really like the minifigure all that much, but I like it more than the Kendo outfit. So for that, I'm putting it in D tier. Anything is better than the Kendo outfits. I don't even know why they made minifigures for those. Like, no one wanted the Kendo outfits. No one wanted it. But next up, we have Elemental Kimono Cole from Season 2. I love these. Now, I don't know why they made gray his secondary color. Well, I guess black and gray go together. I love these suits. In the show, they had armor. For some reason, Lego didn't want to give the armor back when they released these minifigures. And I guess like 10, 12 years later, Lego still doesn't want to give the armor. Because for the January 2025 Dragons Rising Season 3 set, half the ninjas don't even have their armor. Which is crazy. Lego was repeating their same old mistakes. But we aren't here to trash Lego or ramble on about their practices. We're here to talk about the suits. I love their elemental suits. I do want to put it higher, but I think that their ZX suits are some of the best suits. Now, I do believe in the suits video, I did rank the elemental higher, because I think as a whole team, like when you have every single elemental suit, it is better than the ZX suits, but the ZX suits are still pretty good on their own. Next up, we have his rebooted outfit. I just got done rewatching Rebooted yesterday, because, you know, I've been binge rewatching the whole show. I know I'm being repetitive, I'm being redundant, but, yeah, I think it's a pretty B-tier suit. Season 3 was not all that great of a season, but you do gotta admit, they had some pretty good suits. Golden Cole, I wish I had a rank just for golden outfits, but, I think I'll put it in B tier, just because, and it's really just a golden version of his rebooted outfit. That's really all there is to it. Next up, we have Stone Armor Cole back in Season 3, when the ninja fled to the Temple of Fortitude because the Golden Master, which was the Overlord, was coming after them, and Cyrus Borg basically gave them the stone armor to protect themselves. It was pretty cool, and this is one of my favorite Cole suits of all time. I do want to put it that high on the list, but I think it deserves a spot right here. It's not like your typical ninja suit because they have armor on, stone armor from the Stone Army, which was created by the Overlord. But next up we have Tournament Robes Cole. Season 4 is one of my favorite seasons of all time. If you didn't know, I repeated that in a lot of my videos. But also, if this is your first video, Season 4 is one of my favorite seasons of all time. I love the outfits, they were pretty simple. The Jungle Robe Cole, I still think I might like the tournament robes a little better. But I do want to say I'd say they're pretty interchangeable, not gonna lie. Deep Stone Cole, I'm not really a fan of Deep Stone Cole, to be honest. I don't really like the gray on the mask, but, Season 5 is my favorite season. Deep Stone suits, they are amazing suits. I just don't really like the gray. But Skybound Cole did everything great. This is an awesome minifigure. This is Cole when he was a ghost. He became a ghost in Season 5. Now, I don't know if a Season 5 Ghost Cole exists in minifigure form. It can exist if you just put the head from Season 6 Cole on it, but I don't know if it exists officially. But I love Ghost Cole so much. I didn't even go in to say it's better than Stone Armor Cole, but I don't want to do that. Dave the Departed Cole. Dave the Departed was a pretty garbage special, all things aside, but I think the suit is pretty good, so I'll give the suit B tier. I might even say it's better than Deep Stone Cole. Next up we have RX Cole. I love RX Cole. It's just Cole with like orange arms, or like transparent and then orange arms, and the orange hands. I used to love this minifigure when I first got it. I don't really have the minifigure. I have pieces for the minifigure, but over years stuff breaks down. But I love Cole when he went into its magma hands. Now, Hands of Time Cole, I'd say it's a pretty B tier suit, all things considered. It kind of looks like the Day of the Departed suit, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good suit altogether, all things said. Season 8 Cole, one of my favorite Cole suits of all time. I love Season 8, and this suit is no different. Next up, Season 9, which is just a battle-damaged version of Season 8 Cole. I'd say it's a pretty A-tier suit, all things considered. That's really all I have to say. Legacy Cole, I know I kind of trash-talked the Legacy Kai, but I loved Legacy Cole, one of my favorite Legacy minifigures. So I think I would have to give him A tier as well. Season 11 Cole. I wish they had orange on the torso. They had orange, like, for the tie for the legs, but I still think it's a pretty A tier minifigure. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now this is Forbidden Spinjitzu Cole. He looks way, way better in the show. And let me show that minifigure real quick. Alright, this is how he looked in the show. I think, well, that's the same image. This is amazing. I don't know why they didn't make his eyes orange. Like, his eyes were orange in the show. But also, the minifigures come out before the show, but you generally have an idea of what the show will be like from the sets. But this is one of the best shots. Well, it's a great shot from the show. And the minifigure didn't really show that. But anyways, let's get back to the tier list. Alright, so just because of that single screenshot, I think it saved it. I love the Forbidden Spinjitzu, like, form he had in the show. Now, Prime Empire Cole. I love Prime Empire Kai. Prime Empire Cole, not so much. I still think it's a pretty B-tier suit. I still think it's a all things considered, it's a pretty great suit. Hero Cole, I think, is C tier. I know I was just trashing Hero Armor or Hero Cole. It's literally called Hero. I don't know why they called it Hero. I don't know why. I don't really like these suits, to be honest. But Cole's looks pretty good. Island Cole, I don't like the island. I don't like the minifigure. I don't like the suit. I don't like anything. This suit is not canon, but I do think it's pretty good. Same thing I said for Kai. I wish Cole had an orange visor. I don't know why they gave him a blue visor. Now, granted, he never went underwater in the show. Him nor Kai didn't go underwater. But it's a decent minifigure. Crystallized Cole. I can find a better image than this. So, yeah, this is Crystallized Cole. Honestly, as bad as Crystallized was, the minifigures were okay. But I don't really think, because, like, they used orange and gray. It's like, if they just stuck with one color, it would have been better. But unfortunately, Lego's horrible decision is gonna make it kind of go low on the list for me. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't want to do this, but it's C tier. It's whatever. Now, this is golden crystallized coal, which honestly is not really much better, but I think it deserves a spot in the B tier. Just like I like the black and gold. Now, this coal, like the Kai, is one of my favorite minifigures of all time. I think it's. I don't know if it's better than Season 8 Cole, but the Dragon Form Cole is amazing. I love the transparency to it, literally. That's all I can really say about it, though. Dragon Rising Cole, the black, the orange. I wish there was a little bit more orange, and I don't like the hood piece that they used, but honestly, I think it's a good trade-off, all things considered. A-tier suits. Nothing too extreme, it's just something real simple. Now, Core Cole, I know I would just trash Core Kai, but I think this is amazing. And honestly, I don't really mind the tan brown legs for Cole. I do have this minifigure. I actually think I have two of these minifigure. I'm pointing at it, you can't see. But this Cole, I think is a pretty top of B tier. Yeah, I think it's a pretty nice suit. Now, this is Climber. I keep saying Climber for these. It's Mech Pilot Cole. I've been saying the wrong thing, and there's only 5 suits left, but I don't really like it. I like how they have the black and the orange, but how they did the mask, I just don't like how they did the mask or hood piece, whatever you want to call it. I don't think it's a bad suit, but I think it's bottom of B tier. The Climber suit, if they just made the arms black, I would have liked it more. But they decided to make the arms orange. But at least Cole has a set color now. It's black and orange. Sometimes they will do gray, as we see coming up. But, yeah, I think it's a good suit, like, in the show. The minifigure's not that great. I just wish they made the arms a different color. Tournament robe Cole, again, this is... Actually, no, I forgot Cole was in the tournament. And the Tournament of Sources was pretty okay. I wish it had a different ending, but I think it's a pretty good part of the season. I'm not a huge fan of the tournament robes, though. I think the original tournament robes... Where do I have them? Alright, I think these are better. But I also think that there's a lot of things that these did better than that. But, you know, I'm gonna have to put it up here. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Maybe right here. Next up, now this version of Cole, the Mech Pilot, not Mech Pilot, I don't even know what they called it. He came in that $100 set, the mech set that came out last year. Maybe it came out 2023. Yeah, I don't really like the suit. Now, this is a very far away image, so honestly, I don't think I'd be able to find it in a better, I don't really like the minifigure, though, so I'm gonna have to put it in D tier. Let's zoom in a bit. I don't really think the all white works on Cole, And I think added white into the mask, I think it would have worked. Cause Cole is the black ninja, not the white ninja. But I don't really like the suit. I don't really like the minifigure all that much. I didn't like it when he had his hair on in the show, and that kind of does put the fact into consideration. So I think I'll put it up here. But last but not least, we have Storm Suit Cole, and I can find a better image than this. Yeah, yeah. I honestly I don't really like this minifigure. They use the black, the gold, the orange, the silver. It's just too many colors. I think they should have just stuck with silver. I don't really think orange really belongs on this minifigure. And I know I said orange is a better primary color, not primary, but secondary color for Cole. But I don't know. I These are the other Cole minifigures. But let's just get back. Yeah, so this is the Mech Cole. I don't really like this minifigure. And I think it's really because of the hood piece. But to be fair, I do like the rest of the suit. So maybe that might change something. Maybe. Yeah, I don't really see myself putting it. Maybe I put it at the bottom of B tier. But I do kind of like it better than those. So, Storm Suit Cole, I don't really like it. I feel like my ranking will change when I see it in this show. But for now, it's at the bottom of C tier. But yeah, this is my tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My whole suits tier list. Make sure to like, subscribe to boost the algorithm. Do all that good stuff, and see you guys in the next video.